All right. Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome to this video. This is the first video that I'll be sending, or rather, I'll be releasing to you guys. And yeah, so in this first lesson, um, we are going to be creating your Figma account, understanding the different plans available, and getting you ready for the rest of the course. And particularly, I want you to understand that these videos, rather these plans, for this course, you basically just need your basic plan. You actually don't need to pay for any subscription. All right. So by the end of this, you would have your own Figma account, and you'll be ready to start designing. Now, this is video is for anyone who has never used Figma before. Maybe you've heard people talk about it. Maybe you've seen like UI designers online, or maybe you're joining a boot camp. This boot camp, um, wherever you're starting from, don't worry. We'll be going, and we're going to be doing everything step by step. So before we move on, we need to first understand the very basic principle, uh, and that is like what is Figma, right? We're going to first answer that question. And Figma is basically a collaborative tool used by product designers, UI UX designers, developers, marketing teams, and whatnot. So whether you're designing a mobile app, a website, a design system, Figma is one of the industry's most widely used tools. The best part is that it is cloud based, meaning your work is automatically saved online. You know, you can collaborate with teams in real time, and that is one of the reasons we'll be using this throughout this course. Okay, now why are we using Figma? Why are we using Figma? Now, naturally, we need to understand that learning Figma isn't just about passing this bootcamp. It's it's about using the same tool that is used by companies around the world. You need to understand that it is free, right, to get started. Yeah, definitely there are plans to access like more advanced tools, right? But it is free to get started. It is cloud based. I have you can work with anybody across the world. Take for instance the way we have this virtual class, right? I can see what you are doing, and you can see what like your other teammates are doing, or your cohort mates when you get to by the time you get to that point. It also has a powerful prototyping features. Also has a huge plugin ecosystem, and you're going to be seeing all of that in coming classes and also coming videos. All right. So now let's let's create your account together. So first off, there are two ways to this. You can easily search on Google, search Figma, or you can simply just type in www.figma.com, and you're going to get into, um, you know, you're simply going to get into the website, and that's like the landing page, and you can see what the website looks like. Simply, you can just scroll through to see different features, just to get familiar with like different features that um, Figma and has to offer. But yeah, want to create an account? This is the first thing that you do. You click on Get Started for free, and I would advise you use Continue with Google. It's the quickest, safest one to actually use, and basically when you get into it, you basically just access your account as simple as ABC. So now, um, for me, because I've basically had this account before, um, it's an old account by the way, but yeah, this is you're going to have like a different onboarding. You're going to be having like a different onboarding by the time you are trying to log in, right? You're gonna have like a different onboarding. You're going to see you're going to see the plans. So when I mean the plans, you're going to see the starter plan. You're gonna have the starter plan. You're gonna have the professional plan. You're gonna have the organization, but you don't need them. You just click on the starter plan, and basically move on. You basically move on from there. You don't need the starter. You don't need any of those. So now, but like I said, for this entire bootcamp, the starter plan is enough. Is more than enough. You don't need to pay for Figma. We'll be using the free version throughout. Um, yes, we're gonna be doing that. And as you can see here, uh, okay. So as you can see here, you can say your plan and what is you know. So it says view plans. I think this is what I was basically trying to explain. You have the starter plan, which is the current one. You have the professional plan, which is you know most popular, and then you have the organizational one. And you can see that there are different features um, available. All right, but yes, you can see it says free but limited features. All right, so quick one. Let's get right into this. Um, all right, so primarily we already have access to um, a lot of a lot of things. So I'm just going to show you just a few ones real quick. So we have simple tools. I think let's start with your recent, right? You already have your recent. Then you have your recent here, and then we have like first off, all of this is probably going to look so overwhelming to you. Do not do not fret, okay? Do not fret. um, by the end, you'll be navigating Figma. You know, what's it called? You're going to be navigating it, and and it will feel completely natural. So don't really think so much about it. Just take a look at each and every part of this, and you're going to get acclimated, you know, sooner than you expect. Okay, so this is simply how you create your account. So we have the community. Community is where people share resources, templates, and so on and so forth. Because we're using the free version, you can take a look on the right hand side here. You can see we have the design. We have the actual Figma design, which is like the general one that a lot of us use. Then we have the Fig Jam, which is for ideation. Then we have Figma Slides, where you create slides and presentations. And then we have Figma Make, which is where it's like an AI tool that allows you to ideate also. Then we have Sites, which is the one that allows you to also deploy like websites, create and deploy websites after you've probably designed it, and then deploy them, as simple as it is. Now at the end of the day, I think here are some few mistakes that I see some people make. Right, creating multiple accounts is one mistake. Right, using your school email, you will lose it later. Right, that's mistake number two. Mistake number three is actually paying for Figma immediately. All right. Mistake number four is probably ignoring community resources. You know, they're very important. And also, not using a professional name when you're setting up your account, right? Um, when you say when I say that your first mistake, which is like creating multiple accounts, when you're creating multiple accounts, you tend to forget which account is for what. All right, you tend to forget which account is for what, and that is a whole lot of trouble, right? And you probably mix up your project, and let's say you're trying to submit something, and it's a lot of hassle. um don't use your student email. If you're using your student email, it's a lot. By the time you're done with school, they will disable your email, so you don't get to use it anymore, and then you lose all your files, and that's it. Also, paying for Figma immediately, you shouldn't pay for Figma immediately. You should understand what you are in for properly, right? And use the features that are very much accessible to you. And trust me, throughout this course, you don't need more than that. All right, you don't need more than the free version. Okay. um Also, community research, a lot of people have put in a lot of work to putting out resources. So feel free to go there to see things, brainstorm, collect ideas. There are tools there that you can also use, and also not using your professional name. During this cohort, definitely we'll be getting into your files, and for us to be able to understand and see who did what, yes, we would be able to. It would be nice to see, yeah.